The subject of this series is foreign coins struck at United States Mint. What you're looking at right now is what can be regarded as sort of, as it were, the Bible of this series, since for whatever reason most of these issues are not listed in the Redbook, yet they are all coins minted in the United States Mint. That is to say, by the official government mint. Now, this was written by Charles G. Altz and E.H. Barton. This book has a lot of great things to recommend it, not the least of which is beautiful coin pictures of all these different coins, all the mintage figures, what years, what mints, what the coin looks like, and it has each of these countries in alphabetical order, so that you can see all of these different coins and what they were. And all of these are made in the U.S., which is really interesting. You don't think of U.S. coins being like these, but they are. So, and one other thing that I think is of particular interest is this list of all the different countries for which we have made coins, and how many different types. So, this is a really great book. And there really is no other book like it, other than an earlier edition of the same in 1964. This is the 1965 edition, which just cleaned up a few errata from the 1964 edition. So, the one downside, of course, is that it has become out of date. Starting in 1966, the United States Mint again started making coins for various foreign governments, and has continued doing so clear until about 1983 or 4, and then again an isolated example in the year 2000. Then it stopped again, and that doesn't seem to have ever happened again. But at least for quite a span, there's a whole lot of additional coinage issues, which this book regrettably does not have, and it is out of date. I am therefore working on the revised version of the same thing. So it's clearly based on the original, but it would be revised in a more recent time. And it has a lot of the same kinds of material. It even has a similar chart of all these different countries and all the coins. I've also separated out the blank mintages. But I've kept all of that. The original had that, this has that. So let's have a few more additional things in here that can be of interest. Probably one interesting thing here, though. One primary fascination with these coins is observing the familiar U.S. mint marks on what are obviously foreign coins. S and D and M and even P mint marks have been seen on coins used in many foreign countries. S for San Francisco on some coins of Australia, El Salvador, Fiji, French Indochina, Netherlands, Netherlands East Indies, which is now Indonesia, Peru, and the Philippines. French Indochina, by the way, is now basically what has become Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia. So, D for Denver on some coins of Australia, Curacao, Ecuador, Netherlands East Indies, Indonesia, and the Philippines. M on some coins of the Philippines, and even Philadelphia is indicated, spelled out in full or abbreviated on some coins of Ecuador and the gold discs of Saudi Arabia, and represented by a P on some coins of Curacao, the Netherlands East Indies, and Suriname. So, most of these coins, though, do not have mint marks. Now, this revised edition has all the newer coins listed. The only thing that is obviously lacking are the actual pictures of the coins. But it does go to show that there's a lot here. And the same approach has been given. Now, one neat thing about the original, and it's continued here, is that it does not list coin prices. That way you don't need a new one every year or every so many years. It's always current, other than if new coins be added or to fix any mistakes that might be found. So that's the fascination here. And those who would be interested in coins like this, Should enjoy the series that I'm going to be following this with, as I will go through the countries pretty much one by one. Thank you.